Mercury square Uranus. You got Mercury in Leo, and Uranus in Taurus. Uranus isn't very comfortable in Taurus. It's hard for it to be abrupt there. And Mercury in Leo, um, its relationship with the sun, it's only, usually within 1 degree of the sun. Um, it's pretty, I don't, he's always fast and running. Um, I don't know if you'd call it comfort, but he knows the plan and gets it, does it there. Um, so the way I read this is a square, and it's a bit of a puzzle. It's like a riddle. Something to the effect of the center of things has an obstacle in traveling to the object that is far away, or there's tension about the faraway object or destination. The object doesn't seem to be very interchangeable with a non-material ideal because of Taurus, more material. However, a person has a body that's material, and they usually own things. These are materials. A city, a vacation destination, that's part of material reality. So people, places, and capital seem to apply here. Even though capital can feel symbolic, there are times when it needs to show up and substantiate. So the sun is at the center of things. Mercury and Uranus just wrapped up a conjunction last month. Mercury must travel with the sun until it meets Uranus again. It looks like it'll be another year before that happens again, and Uranus will still be in Taurus at that point. Since we're talking about waiting for opportunities that can work, if the success of this has to wait until Uranus ingresses in Gemini, which could free things up for communication revelation, that's in July to November in 2025, that's the next window for it. But we want to look forward to that carefully. It can also be intense. Looking retrospectively to the news around the peak of last Mercury-Uranus conjunction, this was at the tail end of when the U.S. debt ceiling was finally passed. Taurus, 6th house of illness and get your shit together. Looking at it closely made me realize that Mercury conjunctions are subject to a high percentile of the sun's beams and combustion degrees. And the U.S. natal Sag rising charts show a stellium of Mercury, Sun, Jupiter, and Venus in Cancer in the 8th house. I started calling this natal credit emotions. So you've got Cancer, the sign of what's worth caring about is vulnerability, and what's worth investing in is worth protecting. That's in the 8th house of other people's money, which is literally debt ceiling stuff. So, the next due date for the debt ceiling review is early 2025. And I'm seeing Sun trine Uranus and Mercury trine Uranus in January. So I'm sure everything will be just peachy. Of course, that's not what that's, Uranus and Gemini and wars in the U.S., the U.S. involvement of wars go a long way back. So, anyhow, that was my insight, my ramble, my thing that I realized about this transit. Of course, I usually will want to use analogies that are more personally available, like something that we can, as regular people, utilize and recognize in our daily life. This one just, expanded beyond that for me, and that's kind of where it took me. So if that has any value to you, I guess it puts the debt ceiling conversation on my map of things to watch out for in terms of where Uranus is at any given time, and Mercury's relationship to it. I think that's worth considering, a nice meditation to to run things through that is a little bit different than the normal everyday logic. Good day.